I just want to see.
the part,
I'm gonna put it in a similar place.
Where was this?
Does that sound better to you?
Well, it all started in 1995 when I was born. I just remember in 6th grade, my grandfather and my dad were talking about guitars, and I wanted to be a part of the conversation. I asked my dad that night if he could teach me guitar, and so he put a chord booklet in front of me, and now I'm here today.
The reason why I chose this project, say, to something else, was because I wanted something that would challenge me. And I'd never done anything this big before, and neither had Brett.
I honestly had no intentions of recording anytime soon.
It's been really easy to produce somebody who makes excellent music that I can believe and get behind.
I mean, I wrote songs and I was like, it'd be cool to record these someday, but I didn't know that I was going to record them this soon, and Mike Engel approached me saying, let's do this, and I was like, yeah.
We initially just kind of thought through the story of the album. It was Brett coming with these songs that he had written before, and then me and Sam kind of critiquing, not so much critiquing at first, just enjoying them, but then also realizing, okay, maybe we can tweak this, tweak that. We hit drums, and that was the first kind of big day of recording.
My name is Ben McEwen. I play the drums in Kelvin Heights. I knew Brett Carey from high school, and he started this project and asked me to be a part of it, and I'm forever grateful.
Watching Brett and Ben just go at it sometimes, but they're always getting out better and better takes as they go through the time.
Because there's a part that goes with the guitar, you know? Mm-hmm. And at that point, because I'll sing heard I saw, and there I want you to do something on the high, like kind of thing. He's just a really, really talented drummer and was able to do these tracks, and we were ahead of schedule because of him.
So that kind of gave the project, I think, a really official feel. People realized this is not just some sort of game, it's actually like happening. And I think at that moment I remember Sam and me looking at each other and going, wow, this is what we want to do music for. This is the experience that we had always dreamed of. And after the drums, we have been kind of scheduling guitars, electric guitars.
I've done pretty much all of the electric guitars, except Caleb's done a couple things.
But coming into the project, I wasn't really sure like how much of my flavor would actually like transfer over. Like I like funk, and that like influenced a lot of my bass line writing. I kind of wanted to create like a more complex rhythmic feel with it, so some of it deviates from what the guitars are doing, so that it, I don't know, creates more of a groove, I guess.
I've done all the acoustic guitars on it, which there's not as much as people probably think there would be if they've heard previous stuff from me.
And then what happened was, as the project kind of got bigger and bigger, there was more interest. And we had the very talented Katie Davis come and play cello.
Caleb did a lot of the charting out for the orchestral stuff.
I was like composing stuff for Katie to play cello to, and giving a lot more input than I had expected at first.
And then we had Aaron McIntyre come and do some violin. That was really cool. They're just really professional musicians, and so they were able to get each part done within a few days or a day. It just adds like a whole new dimension to the album, so I'm really satisfied with how that turned out. We're on vocals right now, which has been a blast.
My heart was once dead. Hey! Oh, hey! Now I know.
I actually didn't start singing until 2 years ago. That's kind of been a journey on its own. Caleb is just an incredible singer.
We both have really different qualities to our voice, but they work really well together.
I used to hate the idea of myself singing, but I feel like the Lord kind of prompted me to do that, so now I love it.
They're both really important. If you took one away, it'd be like, this isn't the same song. I need the other vocal part.
He's a better singer than I am, and so I'm really fortunate that I get to have him on the album and do harmonies. He's a good singer, but a better friend.
I'm really proud of the way these guys have worked together. It's certainly been a growing experience for each one of them, I think, as they have learned how to give critique, handle critique, at the same time, dream bigger dreams than either one could individually do.
It's not just me in this song, but it's a team effort. Most of these songs I wrote when I was mad or frustrated. A lot of them started to be more about confusion in life and not really understanding a lot of what life is and trying to find an answer in all of that, and then it just kind of turned into more of frustration with myself. I'm a person who is all over the map with my emotions, which I guess is not like most men, but it's okay. That makes me different.
Watching a young person go through the struggles that everyone goes through and has questions and doesn't always resolve them instantly, and in the end finds peace knowing that the friends and family around them will really shape and help them grow into the person they want to be.
My character kind of went to a place that I didn't want to. I knew kind of that I wasn't who I should have been, and I wrote these songs basically in some sense yelling at myself. Through it all, I still wanted to rely on the Lord and just give all of it up to Him.
And so I love the way he paints this picture. It's a beautiful picture, and I hope people will enjoy it.
Hurt myself.
Like for Brett, a lot of the music is more about like I need to communicate like my feelings or something like that. But for me, it's more about like enjoying the creative process of it all and like enjoying like the potential that God has given us within music.
It's an album that admits that we have flaws.
For me, like creating music and art is like about like the fact that we have this potential that we can create things. There's so many different things that you could create, and it's just like waiting there. Like it doesn't exist right now, but you can go out and like write a song, listen to it, and you can create like a whole experience.
When you have that moment after a couple hours in the studio and you've just been trying, and finally you get a really good take from the vocals or a great take from the guitar, and you're like, that's what it's about.
Love it, man, every time.
I hope this is a project that captures people's attention, that leads them to discover more about themselves at the end of the project.
So I guess I hope that when people listen to the album, it's kind of like an eye-opener to like new possibilities.
I think that's something that Brett carries with him in his music, is the promise of finding that community, of finding that place that we belong.
When the album's out there, it's going to be a really exciting day.
You sit upon your front
We have played a number of shows this summer, and they've included a album release show, some small gigs, as well as a major music festival. The concert was in May 2014, and basically it was a show that we had planned for several months. We played a set for about 60 minutes, and we had video projection elements, we had excellent lighting, and we had a lot of people who were really surprised by the professionalism that we showed. It was a defining moment for us as a group after many months of hard work, watching all of our efforts pay off. The biggest highlight so far this summer was at the music festival, watching a number of our fans swarm the music table, the merch table where we were selling our gear, and our our posters and CDs and watching them just get autographs signed and getting so excited about the band. And I think that really made us wonder what's next. Hopefully this album will be something that we can stand behind in the future and be like, that was something awesome.
The future of Calvin Heights. I hope that we can start writing more songs and crafting our sound, which will be awesome.
We just want to say thanks again to all of our Kickstarter supporters and to the hundreds of friends and family who have been behind this project from the get-go, to our professors who've encouraged us, to the school who's allowed us to be in a stage of growth here and to use their studios, use the equipment here. It's really a group of people who come together to make a project like this. We're really grateful that we had this chance to grow in this season with these people, and I think it will shape the rest of our lives.